Today we will be exploring one of the most iconic firearms in history, the Gatling gun. Invented in the mid-1860s by Richard Gatling, this machine gun revolutionized warfare and played a significant role in some of the most infamous conflicts of the late 19th century. History. The American Civil War was the first major conflict in which the Gatling gun was deployed. The gun was designed to fire rounds rapidly and automatically, which would allow for a higher rate of fire than any individual soldier could achieve with a standard rifle. One of the most notable uses of the gun was during the Spanish-American War, where it was used to devastating effect in several key battles. In the Battle of San Juan Hill, for example, Gatling guns were used to suppress enemy fire and provide covering fire for American troops advancing up the hill. However, perhaps the most famous use of the Gatling gun in a conflict was during the Battle of Little Bighorn in 1876. Although the Gatling guns were not enough to prevent the eventual defeat of the U.S. Army, they caused significant casualties among the Native American forces and helped to shape the course of battle. Design. The Gatling gun is one of the most iconic weapons of the late 19th century. It was a revolutionary multi-barrel firearm that could fire up to 1,200 rounds per minute. The gun was designed to be mounted on a tripod or carriage and was typically operated by a team of soldiers. Built during the American Civil War, it was designed as a way to increase the rate of fire of conventional firearms and to reduce the number of soldiers needed to operate them. The gun had a series of barrels arranged around a central axis, which would rotate when the hand crank was turned. As each barrel passed a loading position, a cartridge would be fed into it, and then the firing pin would strike the cartridge when it reached the firing position. One of the most significant advantages of the Gatling gun was its high rate of fire. This allowed it to lay down a withering barrage of fire, which could suppress enemy troops and allow friendly soldiers to advance. The gun also had a long effective range, which made it ideal for use in open terrain, but it had its limits. One of the most significant drawbacks of the gun was its weight. The gun was heavy and bulky, which made it difficult to move around the battlefield quickly. Limitations. Despite its effectiveness in combat, the gun had its limitations. It was heavy and bulky, making it difficult to move around the battlefield. It was also dependent on a constant supply of ammunition and required a team of operators to function effectively, but that wasn't the only issue with it. The Gatling gun was prone to overheating and jamming, particularly when the rate of fire was increased. To address this issue, improvements were made, including the addition of water cooling and the use of gas-operated systems. Legacy. The Gatling gun's influence extends beyond the military and into popular culture. The gun's distinctive appearance and sound made it a popular choice for early Western films. Despite its place in pop culture, the Gatling gun's most significant legacy remains its impact on military technology. The gun's design and innovations paved the way for the development of more advanced machine guns, including the Maxim gun and the Vickers machine gun, which became the primary weapons of the 20th century. Today, the Gatling gun is still used in limited military applications. Its use in these applications is a testament to its enduring legacy and the continued impact of its innovative design. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Gatling gun is one of the most significant firearms in history, a machine gun that revolutionized warfare and played a significant role in some of the most infamous conflicts of the late 19th century. Its legacy can still be seen in modern machine guns, and it remains an important part of military history and a symbol for the technological advancements that occurred during the late 19th century. Whether you're a history buff, a firearms enthusiast, or simply curious about the Gatling gun, there's no denying its significance and impact on the world we live in today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on the history of firearms and their impact on the world. Also, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think of the Gatling gun and its place in history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.